Hey everybody, Joy here. It is a Tuesday, May the 3rd, 2016, and I'm going to do a little tutorial for you on how to make a mug rug. Some of you have asked me some of the details about it, and my friend Terry thinks she's just going to make one, and I haven't even showed her how yet. So I better hurry up and do a tutorial. So here's the thing. Of course, how did I learn it, right? Here's the thing. If you have an embroidery machine, which I'm sure a lot of you do, first of all, you have to pick an embroidery design. Now, let me tell you about picking your embroidery design. You have to be sure that it's going to fit inside your mug rug. Now, mug rug, you know, if it gets too big, it's going to be a placemat. Now, I have made them 4x6, 5x7, and this one's going to be 6x6, okay? But most of the designs that I buy a lot of my designs from Embroidery Library. It's www.emblikeboylibrary.com, and they have wonderful prices and sales all the time. I got this one for free. They had a bunch of free stuff one time. I got this one for free. So find your embroidery design at Embroidery Library. They digitize their designs in 2 or 3 different sizes. So, you know, they might have one that's 6x8 and one that's 5x7, and then this one's a littler one. But the thing is, you have to remember it's a mug rug and you need a small design that's going to fit in the area. Now, I took this design and I shrunk it about 10%, and they give you a warning that says, hey, don't shrink me too much or you're going to screw me up. So I shrunk it about 10%. It came out fine. Another thing about the designs, it's kind of an embroidery off the subject here lesson, but I have Artista software version 7. I have the designer, the whole kit and caboodle. And the thing about it is, even though I buy my designs in Artista format, they still come kind of weird, because when I put this up on the screen to look at it, all the colors were weird. The bird was green and the thread was gray and everything was all the wrong colors. And even when I tried to fix the colors, it kind of messed the design up. So what I did was I went back in and I printed out the thread color chart, so I could go through and make the design look like the design that I bought instead of the one that was on my screen with all goofy colors. So I hope that makes sense to you. So anyway, sew out your embroidery design. You all know how to do that. I used, this is 100% cotton. I have all of these leftover scraps of cotton here. I have a whole bunch of fat quarters here. So I pulled one out, this one right here, which is just a tone on tone with a little tiny vine in it. And I put it in the hoop, and I hooped it, and I put Totally Stable on the back. Totally Stable is the one that one side's kind of waxy, and you put the waxy side down and you iron it against your the back of your fabric, and then you put it in, you do your embroidery design, you take your embroidery design out, and you rip it all off the back, okay? So then after you do that, I went in and I ironed it real good, and then I put some of this stuff on the back of it. One of you said, what did you put on the back? Well, this is just, you know, in the closet, I have all of these bolts of stuff. I have them all stacked up in there, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And I pulled this out, and it said, fusible fleece. So I thought, hey, I bet that'll work good, because it fuses. So this side is sticky and fusible, and this side's not. So then I simply went in to my ironing board, put the fusible stuff against the back of my embroidery design, ironed it on really good. After you ironed it on from the back with a pressed cloth, turn it over and iron the front, because the front's going to have a bunch of little wrinkles in it, and you want it to be totally flat and ironed. And then I brought it in and I got my ruler and I cut it out really carefully to make sure, this is 6x6, and I wanted to make sure that I had even all the way around, okay? And so I didn't have a 1/4 inch here and 1 inch here and 2 inches here and nothing up here. I made sure it was even all the way around, okay? And I cut it out. So this is the stage that I'm at right now. I've got the iron-on fleece on the back, the embroidery design on the front. So then I cut out another piece of the cotton fabric, the same exact size, 6x6. I'm going to put it right sides together to the little birdie like this, right sides together. I'm going to sew all the way around with the 1/4 inch stitch, and I'm going to leave an opening down here, about 1.5 inches opening, okay? Sew all the way around, leave yourself an opening, and then turn it, okay? Turn it. And when you get it all turned around, it'll be finished really nice, but then I want more. I suppose you could stop there, but I don't, because I want it quilted. I want the back attached to the front. You don't have to do that though. You know, figure out how you like it. But what I do then is I do a really close edge stitch, because I want to enclose that opening. You need to do that at least. I've got that opening down here where I turned it. So I do a really close edge stitch, and then I come in about 1/4 inch and I do another stitch, straight stitch all the way around. And then sometimes I come in and I do another straight stitch all the way around. Okay? You could totally stop there. Totally stop. On the ones that I did that you'll see here in this blog post, I put the girls' names on it. And so I quilted around those and the design. But on this little birdie, I'll go in and I'll do an echo. I don't know, quilters know what that is. I'll sew about 1/4 inch around the entire design and come in here and come up the bird's legs and around the bird. And then I might quilt some, see how the little notes are on here, the bird's singing? I might quilt a couple notes in it, okay? So I'll take a picture of it when I get it done. This is for me, it's mine. It's 6 by 6, and I really like it. I think it's so cute. So that's how you do a mug rug. Now remember, you can pick the size that you want. I really like the shape of a rectangle better, because then you can put your mug, you know, like on one end of it, and your cookie or whatever on the other end of it. Don't you think? So anyway, really cute. That's how you make a mug rug, and I'll take a picture of it when I get it done and put it in today's blog. I'll let y'all go. Have a really, 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 really nice week. It looks like we might have a few days without thunderstorms around here, so I'm really excited. So bye for now.